the Georgia Dome in Atlanta. Welcome to ESPN College Football Prime Time in the 2014 Chick-fil-A Kickoff game as part of Dick's Sporting Goods Kickoff Week. Ole Miss out of the SEC coming to Atlanta for the first time in more than 40 years to take on Boise State. Grant Hedrick, the quarterback for Boise State, and Ajayi likes to bounce it to the outside, and it's successful. Ajayi's first carry will go for a first down.
Struggled a year ago.
On 3rd and short, again a short pass. Core makes the grab, and a terrific open field tackle. Picked up 5. First shot down the field for either team, and Hedrick is right on target. Neither team has been able to mount a serious scoring threat. Wallace taking a shot down the field, and he's picked up. Jeremy Ioane undercutting Evan Ingram.
Team open. Here's Ioane right here. He's going to read this and come over and make the interception. Wallace has Ingram. Throw it right now. A little bit late. That enabled the backside safety, who Wallace did not see.
Hedrick, Ajayi has some running room. Jay Ajayi into Ole Miss territory. Inside the 30.
Sports Center hit.
That one lost 3. Hedrick, run pass option. What a grab by Miller. On Saturday afternoon, Ole Miss has it back after the interception in the end zone. Treadwell still at the bottom of the screen. Mathers is hit and knocked down in the backfield. And down and a long way to go. 16 they needed. And Wallace almost put it in there too. They're kicked out of the game. Other than that, it's gone along swimmingly. Wallace going to try to get a bunch of it, and he completes it out to Sanders. Sanders is hit hard. Another terrific tackle.
Isn't their best 2 offensive linemen.
Quick pass out now and immediately knocked down. Catching's what Vince Sanders did to Page. And Wallace threw it into traffic, and he threw his second interception.
Defenders, and he turns the ball over.
Ajayi looking for the edge. Nice spin move to stay up and still on his feet. Terrific. 2nd and 6. Hedrick to Miller, and it's a first down. They're going to run the reverse. This is Shane Williams-Rhodes. He's got a lot of running room, and he got a great block inside the 15 before he... Shovel pass to Williams-Rhodes. He's inside the 5, looking for the end zone. Last year is going to try one from 25 yards out, so Boise State can salvage something, but that's a win for the Ole Miss defense. At the top. Wallace looking to his right, hit as he throws. Handoff from the inside. Walton. Wallace firing to the end zone, and was it picked off? It was. Darian Thompson with a diving interception in the end zone, and Wallace is intercepted for the 3rd time tonight. Hedrick pressed into service last year, but he did have a bit of a turnover problem. He's got a Kondichi problem at the moment, but gets away from it. Hedrick showing the feet. First half, where Boise State might well have had a touchdown. Well, Wallace doesn't get rid of it, and he's sacked. Shut it down in the first half. We'll see if they can rise up here. Good penetration in the backfield. Really less than 1. Wallace, I don't think he's going to get it. That ball was loose, but I thought he was down. Ben Weaver with the hit, returning leading tackler. Bad snap. Kincaid's in a world of trouble. Can he get out of it? He cannot, and the Boise State Broncos stop Ole Miss again. We'll show you that snap in a minute. Hedrick complete to Miller. Matt Miller gets it. Hedrick firing it over the middle. Another terrific catch by Miller.
South Carolina A&M game on up there. I think he's pretty happy with his former team.
He's going to be pretty happy with his current one, too. 2nd and 15 for Ole Miss.
I think they were on the outside looking in every single time in the BCS era.
Miller makes the grab and gets into Ole Miss territory.
I would hope that teams would still schedule teams like Boise State, Fresno State. Some of
the 43-yard field goal attempt. Or not, at least not up to this point. Bo Wallace under pressure. Bo Wallace is sacked.
One of them, T. Shepard, a corner they expected to start.
Yeah, he was a junior college player. Grant Hedrick was through an interception to set up that last Ole Miss touchdown. Hands it to Ajayi, and Jay's got some running room. Turns the corner. Does he have the wheels to get by Pruitt? He doesn't, but he rips off.
That says something about the young man.
It does, but you know what? I still think for him.
And tried to fix some of Bo's mechanics, things that were putting strains on his shoulder. And both.
That's what's different to me.
I did that game, and I think the other thing that stands out as a difference, that offensive line, see this as necessarily being a 5-loss team, particularly in their league.
And Williams-Rhodes needed your feeling on whether Ole Miss can contend in the SEC West as Hedrick throws underneath, and Boise State's going to get into the end zone. Ajayi scoring. Can Ole Miss be a contender in the SEC West?